banana peppers. Oh my gosh, is this camera like vastly better? Like, what am I thinking? This is maybe gonna be a brief vlog, I don't know. Also, I'm not doing anything interesting today, like unboxing things, so if you don't like hearing me just ramble on, then you're not gonna enjoy today's video at all. I don't even exactly know what I'm gonna talk about. I kind of just wanted to test this camera out because it is my old camera, my Sony NEX5-R. I think this is the 5-R. I don't 100% remember, but I can't. Actually, I do. I don't know. We're gonna have a camera conversation. That's not even mildly interesting. I was gonna try and avoid extra retinal damage by not turning on all of the lights, but it's just way too dark. And I'm kind of trying to see if the lighting is better on this camera or the camera that I normally film with. So leave me some comments down below and help me out. But I started shooting everything on this camera, which is the Canon PowerShot G7X Mark II. And I got this camera last year because I thought I was gonna be a daily vlogger, and I wanted a camera that would be like super lightweight that I can carry everywhere. I'm gonna spin you around since I can do that so you guys can see what camera I'm shooting with right now. Wait, is that gonna work? Yes, hello. Like, for some reason every now and again I have these little thoughts that just contain no logic in them, okay? Because for some reason I was like, oh, a camera can't record itself. Like, why would I ever think that? Like, it's just, the camera doesn't see itself. It's invisible. But anyway, I stopped using this Sony NEX5-R. I don't even think they make the Sony NEX series anymore. I think that they've transitioned into something else, but I literally repurchased this camera over the years. This was the first type of camera that my parents bought for me as a graduation present for graduating, and because I was already doing YouTube at that point. Up until that point, I think I only filmed on my MacBook, like the webcam inside of a MacBook, and maybe I did some videos on a really old iPhone. But the first time I got like a really good professional grade camera, it was a Sony NEX. I think it was just a -5. They didn't have like a -5R XS, any of that kind of stuff. But then I got so attached to that particular camera that I just kept repurchasing it over and over and over again. And this is the last one that I bought. But I don't know, it does have some issues. Like, it overheats very frequently. If you guys have been on Graveyard Girl for a long time, then you'll probably remember me complaining all of the time about the camera overheating, which is a great thing about this little camera. If you're somebody that likes to film longer videos, because this one can just go and go and go and just record a video till the cows come home. And I have never had a situation where it will overheat, even opening like big stuff like mail videos, which are generally some of the longest videos that I film, and I've never had any kind of issue with this camera. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just filmed the first Wreck-It Wednesday and I had so much fun. It is probably the most fun that I had filming in a very, very long time. And so I'm so excited. I know I always get prematurely excited like this, and I'm always like, oh, I feel so much better. I'm turning over a new leaf. And then like something goofy happens and I let it just like really get to me. And I should just probably stop doing that. So hopefully I can keep hold of this really good, happy, excited energy, because I had so much fun, and probably more than I have ever had. Probably more fun than I've ever had even doing Wreck-It Wednesday in the past, but I literally forgot how much of a super fun series this is, so I am so excited. And I'll go ahead and tell you guys here as well, because a lot of people have been asking what edition we're doing this time, and so this is the colored edition, so that's also why I have ink all over my hands. And you guys, I'm looking at this package and I want to open it so badly. I already accidentally cut the top open, but it's technically supposed to be part of the 90s mail stuff. I would still have like a lot more boxes. I kind of just want to open this one because it came from New Zealand. You know, we're just gonna open it. We're just gonna fully open it because I started cutting it open already. Like, what was I thinking? So this comes from Zoe in New Zealand, and I hope you watch Banana Peppers too, because if not, you're never gonna know if I got this package or not. See, that's the other thing is I feel like this camera really, see, like if you hold up something white, it's like, oh, you don't need a, I don't know how to fix stuff like that. You guys, I seriously wish that there was a program where, or if I just knew somebody, I don't know what I wish. I wish that I could just have somebody come do like a camera setup and then I would just like permanently film in that space. Would I at least care what a video looks like? Because I know everybody has all these like fancy monitors and stuff like that, and I don't think that there's anywhere where I can like take a class or anything to learn any new skills. So we have a lovely CD case. Ooh, and a note. Look at that. Okay, it says, "Hi Bunny, here are some 90s music CDs for you. There's a CD for each year and between 1 to 3 hours on each disc plus some extras. Can you pick a favorite year? Mine is 97 and 99. I can pick a year. My favorite year in the 90s was 1998. That was a crisp year for me. I think that's the year, I can't remember if that's the year that Wild Wild West came out, but oh my gosh, I loved that song. And also that is the year that I got my horse D'Artagnan. How many times have I told you guys this same horse story? Last time I sent you a letter, I forgot to include my face, but just for the lulz, here's a picture of me from the 90s, circa 1995. Lots of love, Zoe. And look at this. Look at that fashion. Fashion. I love those sunglasses. And am I the only person? Is this gonna sound bizarro when I say it? I'm gonna say it anyway. I totally wish they made dresses for adult people that looked like this, you know, kind of like the cute little cupcake poofy poof dress, stuff like that. Oh my gosh, no way. This is even more amazing than I thought. I now have no face, so I'm just a disembodied voice, but she made all of these mixes for me. I have no idea what is gonna be on them, and I am so incredibly excited to find out. Like, I thought it was just gonna be, oh look, we do have a couple. Christina Aguilera. Is this Mariah Carey? Oh my gosh, this is the one with Daydream on it. I feel like Guy Tang would be so excited. Mariah Carey, he loves Mariah Carey. And look, there's room for me to put other CDs in, that's perfect. But this is so, like, I feel like I've always said throughout the years on my channel, ooh, now I can tell you guys about another unfinished project in my mind. But I feel like I've always told you guys, I love mixed CDs and mixtapes so much. And, okay, I'll tell you two things. The idea that I had that I never finished, it's kind of cathartic for me to at least tell you guys my ideas, because then at least I feel like they're being put out in the world there just a little bit. I don't know, maybe somebody else can do it, you know? So the thing that I think about every day that drives me crazy is I had this really awesome, it was my favorite mixtape ever, that I had recorded sounds. So we used to have, well, we still have this radio station, which is 104, which is kind of like the pop, you know, top 100 charts radio station in Houston. But I think it was every Friday and Saturday night, they used to go to this club somewhere in Houston and they would broadcast live from the club. I don't think they do that anymore, but it was my favorite thing to listen to all the time, because they would just splice all of these different kind of genres together. You know, it would be like dance music, pop music, rap. It would kind of be like everything, and they would make a really cool continuous DJ mix out of it. And I used to like sit at home and I would record it on tapes and literally listen to the audio tapes over and over again. And I had this awesome, it was like a transparent blue tape, and I listened to it over and over and over again. And I think a couple of years ago, when my parents' house got flooded, we had a pipe bust, and it was kind of like, oh, like a 911 emergency. We had to like empty everything out of the house. And so we just ended up like just throwing away so much stuff because we didn't even have time to dig through it. And it was in a junk drawer. I remember forever, it was in a junk drawer. And I think that the whole junk drawer just got junked. And I'm so sad. I remember even looking at it, and I don't remember if I saved it and threw it in a box somewhere that hopefully I will come across years in the future, or if I truthfully did just be like just throw it away and like not thinking about it at the time. But you guys, making mixtapes and mix CDs was like such a big part of my life. I used to love making mix CDs and mixtapes for people. I feel like it's kind of impossible to do. Well, I feel like kind of cassette tapes are having a little bit of a revival right now. I keep meaning to buy a cassette tape player. And you guys, I was actually bidding on eBay like a month or so ago, and I'm sad I lost it. I just kind of forgot that I was like bidding on the auction, but it was so cool. It was like a transparent, I don't know if it was from like early 90s or late 80s, but it was like a transparent cassette deck, and you could like play cassettes, record cassettes, all kinds of cool stuff. It was supposed to work. So I'm keeping my eye out for another like really cool one, because I think it would be so much fun to start like making mixed tapes again, and maybe I can send it out to some of you guys. And I don't think that there is a way to like make mixed CDs anymore, because most computers for years have not even had disk drives. And so there you go. And we thought about that, pardon me. We thought about that the hard way, because Dogman and I were about to buy an old version of Rosetta Stone, because we decided we wanted to try and learn Latin. And for some reason, like no language program makes Latin anymore, which is so odd, because I know we had like a foreign language discussion a while ago, and I know a lot of you guys were recommending Duolingua or Duolingo or whatever, the app. And we checked it out, and I mean, it's cool. It seems fun, but they don't have Latin, and Rosetta Stone does not make Latin, but they have like an old disc set. I would think Latin would be like very important. I mean, I know nobody speaks Latin, but don't you still have to take Latin for like medical school or to become a lawyer? Like, I think there's still like a lot of collegiate, you know, programs that would require Latin. So you would think somebody would facilitate that. Back to my dead idea. So that was my idea years ago. And I think I saw this going online somewhere. I don't remember if it was Gorilla versus Bear, or there used to be this playlist that I love called Cut the Crap. I don't think that they even exist anymore. And then there was also Blaylock's Indie Rock playlist, and I don't even think that exists anymore. Gorilla versus Bear does exist. Best music blog, hands down. I feel like I'm always recommending them to you. They make new free mixes every single month. You can download them for free, and they are like the greatest. That's a little plug right there. But a while ago, and by a while, I mean like this is probably the first year that I was on YouTube, so a long while ago, there was supposed to be like this program, and I think it only happened once. I think I ended up getting one CD and sending one CD, but it was like such a cool and fun idea to me, because basically what it was I keep wanting to say pyramid scheme, but that's not what it was. It was like there was a sign up where everybody agreed to kind of like piggyback. Like you would get one person's name and one person would get your name and address, and then you would make mixed CDs. And then it was supposed to be like this big like circle of swapping that kept going on. And it seems like really cool, because I think the one that I got was like awesome, because everybody would make like one of those, do you remember like the single little jewel cases where it just had like one disc inside? Everybody would make like custom art or collages. Like I had seen some other ones online and they looked so cool, and I seem to remember the one that I got I really liked, and I always wanted to do that in the Swamp Family. I thought that that would be like so much fun, and just I'm always thinking because I guess like the Swamp Family in my mind is like 20 people, so I always think that these like little bitty projects would be so easily orchestrated, and then when I sit down and I do the nitty-gritty, I'm like, oh, like I don't know, do you know what I'm saying? Like unfortunately this day and age you always have to think about like, you know, I don't know, like giving out your address and stuff. And so I think it was just like logistically like stuff like that. And you guys, I've wanted to do so many things in my time. I wanted to do, and I think maybe we did for like 1 or 2 months. We did like a Swamp Family book club and maybe like a movie club, but I didn't really know any way to have the discussions. We did this a long time ago, I feel like, when YouTube still allowed video replies. Do you guys remember that? I miss that stuff so much. Like, this is what I always say. I feel like a lot of times, like, all the best features that used to exist on social media disappeared, and now we have non-chronological order and all kinds of other stuff. I don't even want to have that conversation anymore. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but I do greatly miss video replies. But I think it was really only widely being used in like the beauty community, and I think not enough other, like, I think that there was too much like abuse going on of people just trying to like scam and spam and post like non-relevant videos, you know, which, but you could control it and say approval only, because that's what I did. Because you always gotta worry about the people doing what they're not supposed to be doing. But I know that it was so widely used in the beauty community, because we used to always like, that's when I feel like that's why tags are dead, which is so sad to me, because I loved tags. They were so much fun. And it was like a great way to do like collabs, you know, if you didn't have the other person with you, you could just kind of like give a little shout out, and it was just, you know, I don't know, it was just fun. And like sometimes people would tag you and you didn't even know who they were yet. So it was like a fun way to discover, you know, other channels in the community, all kinds of stuff like that. And then it was just great for like discussion and stuff like that, because then everybody could just put in the title of the video, you know, Clockwork Orange discussion, and it was great. Hopefully one day I will get it all together and I will have like a really good website built. I know Rhett and Link, they have like a really awesome website like that, where it's almost like part Reddit, or discussion board, I guess you could say, where like people can upload their own stuff. But once again, I mean, then I would have to like really get like a web manager and everything to like really like, you know, eyes on the prize. Okay, you guys, I guess I am gonna go. I feel like this is a very short video for banana peppers. All of a sudden this house got eerily quiet. Do you hear the sounds of silence? Because I do. Anyway, I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. I feel like I've been on banana peppers like almost every day, and I'm feeling good. It's like a good way to unwind at the end of the night, have a good time, talk to you guys about something. Also, if you have made it this far, I'm probably gonna have to do a poll, because who watches 17 minutes and 28 seconds of a video? But I meant to ask you guys, because I saw this comment. I can't decide if I would say sporadically, quite a few times, or a lot. 3 different numerical amounts. But I noticed a lot of you guys saying in the last unboxing, which I will admit, that one was a little bit crispy, because for some reason I got like so involved in the conversation that the unboxing became secondary. Usually I feel like I have a pretty decent balance of like talking and unboxing things, but I saw a lot of you guys said that you missed when I would just film and show my hands unboxing things. So would you guys like for me to do the next unboxing on this channel? Should I do more like that? I don't know. I don't even want to commit to say like, should I do it like that or should I not? Because I just have no constraints on this channel. I just come, relax, chill, and do whatever I feel like doing that day. But I am definitely open to filming just my hands opening it, because I do know that that is like such a relaxing thing for some people. I love watching videos like that. And so yeah, definitely I would be completely down to do that. And maybe I should then put in a video like unboxing dash ASMR, so that you guys would know that it's kind of like a more calming, like just hands crinkling wrapper kind of video. Also, last note, I know I'm always like, I'm about to go, and then I never leave. But I think that Kat and I, she's about to come visit in a little while. I think we're gonna try and make a big ASMR collaboration video, because both of us love watching those little short videos on Instagram so much. And so I just think it's gonna be something fun that we're gonna do together while she's here. We're gonna try and like, I don't know, cut sand, cut sponges, and I don't know what all we'll do, but we're kind of making a little bit of a list now, but it's just gonna be like a friendship project, and I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see. I might upload that to my main channel, and then it might cause confusion everywhere if I just make a video like cutting sponges. But you guys, Banana Pepper Squad will be in the know, and so then you guys can just like flood the comments and be like, no, she said she was doing this. I think just like the day before I upload that video, I'll upload a warning that the next video might be complete nonsense. But I don't know, I just want to try my hand at it. Like, I definitely don't have the ability to be quiet enough to be like a full-time ASMR, but it looks fun. It's like, I want to do, you know, like if I was gonna try a different job for a day, I just think it'll be fun to do. So that is that for that. But stay healthy, stay happy, stay sassy, and I will see you guys very soon. I love y'all so much. Bye. Ow, I just smashed my knee. It doesn't feel good. I'm so whiny. Ew. Okay, bye. Oh, look at this. It's a head. Isn't it cute? Just the things I have laying around the house are so cute. It's so cute. I think this has glue in it. No, it says cornstarch. Oh yeah, no, it's glue. It's definitely glue. I almost just put this on my skin. That'd be great. Bye! I don't remember how to stop this thing. How do I get off this train?